about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Around there, YouTube, it's Charles here, and today I want to talk about Witchblade number 11 from Image Comics. I have not reviewed a lot of these books because, quite frankly, I am very new to the Witchblade lore and story, and there are a lot of moving parts that I don't feel like my review format would fit. In order to review this book like I review others, it would be a very long video, and I would have to write out a bunch of stuff, and it just wouldn't be my style of video. And there are lots of guys who do that style a lot better than I could, and so I haven't reviewed it, but this book right here really spoke to me on just the artistic level and the level of this beauty that's in this particular issue. All the books look great, but I've really been along for the story so far. We got Sarah Pazzini, who is a cop who is undercover as a dirty cop, and so it's like a espionage thing, but she's pretending to be a dirty cop to find out who the dirty cops are, who killed her father, and in the course of trying to figure this out, she stumbles upon the Witchblade, which is a symbiote-like power that ends up taking control of her body. It adds strength, it gives her strength, speed, and enhanced capabilities, but it also takes a lot away from her. So that's the basic gist of the story, and my oh my, the art in this book, the violence is extraordinary. This particular issue has a lot of action, big action pieces, and we see here that she's fighting another one of these symbiotes. You can see right here where it's begging for its life, and you can look into this monstrous symbiote's eyes and see the desperation as it says, "I will live in Tupperware in the back of your fridge. You won, let me live," before she annihilates it. And so the art conveys not only is it brilliant and it keeps action moving, but it creates moments of emotion. And I think that's often underrated. A lot of books, they depend on the writing to do the heavy lifting emotion wise, and the art just to stand out and to be good looking. But this right here, the art tells as much of the story as anything else. And in this scene where she is betrayed by somebody who she thought could be trusted, we see here his eyes just kind of go white, and his emotion changes as he reveals that he was not so much helping her, but handling her. And you can see the anger that wells up in the hurt and dismay. Again, I'm not going to go over too many story beats because that's not, that's not how I do my reviews. And most importantly, I want to offer a spoiler-free take because I want you to be able to pick up this book and enjoy it without my big mouth ruining or tainting the story for you. But this is definitely a story worth checking out, and you can actually get volume 1 of this run in trade paperback form, which is a lot more cost-effective way to get into these books as opposed to the single issues. I enjoy trade paperbacks. I get them. If it's a book that, I kind of waited, I didn't get out in the first run, I'll wait until it comes out in trade paperback. But when I buy single issues, it's because I'm excited for what comes next. I'm on the edge of my seat for what comes next. And the texture and the vibe that the art creates on Witchblade, it really lets you immerse yourself into this grimy New York mafia yet supernatural environment. And so that's what I really dig about Witchblade. Number 11 is out right now. Number 12 is going to be returning in July. So they're taking a bit of a hiatus in June. So this would be a great time to catch up before number 12 hits stores. And you can probably find it on the shelves at your local comic book store. And if you don't have a local comic book store, I always suggest my friends at Coffee and a Comic. They ship nationwide and have a very easy to use website and great customer service, shipping, and security. And if you're in Wyoming, there's no place better than Spellbound Apothecary and Entertainment. They're located in the Eastridge Mall right in between Target and Best Buy. They ship for free in state when you order over 35 bucks worth of books. So that's been my thoughts on Witchblade number 11. I'll see you next time. Until then, keep reading them books. You know I will. I'm out.